From the forests of Kumasi, Nsonwaa, and others were forced to walk for days. Step after step, their homeland faded behind them. The familiar sounds of the earth replaced by the heavy tramp of feet and the silence of unspoken sorrow. Each mile stretched longer than the last, carrying them further away from everything they had ever known and loved. At last, they reached the great waters to coast. For many, it was the first time they had ever seen the ocean, a vast, endless expanse of blue and white that roared with a power both terrifying and mesmerizing. The salty air was thick with the unknown, a stark contrast to the scent of the forest they had left behind. There stood stone fortresses, cold and towering, waiting to swallow them whole. These castles, built by strangers, loomed over the coastline like grim sentinels. Their massive white walls seemed to absorb the sunlight, yet they offered no warmth, only the chilling promise of what was to come. Within those walls, the air was heavy. Darkness, silence, and despair lingered in every corner. The dungeons were cramped and airless, a stark, stoned reality, far from the vibrant life they once knew. A single shaft of light filtering through a high window was the only reminder of the world outside, a world that now felt impossibly distant. Days turned into nights, blending into an endless cycle of waiting. Fear grew like a suffocating vine as no one knew what fate awaited them. Whispers turned to prayers, and prayers faded into a shared, silent anguish. They were suspended in time, caught between a lost past and an uncertain future. At last, they were led to a door that faced the sea. The elders called it the Door of No Return. It was a simple archway, yet it held the weight of countless goodbyes. Beyond it, the bright, blinding light of the ocean symbolized a final, irreversible step away from their ancestral land. They were taken to great wooden ships' vessels, unlike anything they had seen before. These were not the canoes that navigated their rivers, but colossal floating structures that seemed to defy nature. Under the watchful eyes of their captors, they were herded aboard, the creaking wood and snapping sails, sounding a somber note for their departure. As the waves pulled them farther from home, the coast of Africa disappeared. The last sliver of the land they called home vanished into the horizon, leaving only the endless, churning sea. Hope and sorrow clashed in every heart, the hope for survival and the deep, profound sorrow of loss. The journey was long, filled with silence, prayers, and dreams of freedom. Every sunrise was a reminder of endurance, a testament to the human spirit's will to persist even in the darkest of times. They watched the sun climb the sky each morning, finding a small measure of strength in its predictable return. Nsonwaa's spirit remained unbroken. She carried within her the memory of her homeland, the rhythm of its drums, the warmth of its sun, and the unwavering strength of her ancestors. It was a fire that could not be extinguished, a quiet defiance against the vast, lonely ocean. This was only the beginning. Watch Episode 3, Arrival in the New World. Don't forget to subscribe to the Untold Scrolls. Get to continue in Nsonwaa's journey and uncover the stories that have been left in the shadows for too long. Thank you for watching.